Hello everyone. I'm going to do a little walk around here and kind of show you where we're at as the breakup has really commenced here. So snow is really about gone. A few more weeks of that and we won't have any snow on the ground. So alright, you kind of see what we got. Not a lot of snow left, but what we do have is lots of mud. So probably got another, I don't know, maybe another month of this probably. Remember seeing that up close to the window there. So right now, as long as you stay on the gravel surfaces, you're pretty good shape. But get off the gravel, like out in there, and you would sink pretty good. So remember before the sawmill there, you could barely see the sawmill, you know, top sticking up out of the ground, so, or out of the snow. So as you can see, we've really had a lot of melting underway. A couple new trash barrels. Time to place my trash barrel. You got to keep a water barrel sitting there beside it too, so you can see the mud up through there. And like out there in the woods, if you walked out there, you know, there's a big moss layer out there, so you'd be good walking out there. We've actually cut some trees and stuff, so up by Perry's place the other day. So, but I just wanted to show you how much mud and water there really is. You know, anywhere where we've scraped the top of the ground off, and I know I've mentioned all this before, but anywhere you've scraped the top of the ground off, it just turns to, there's nothing there to support you. You know, it just, the ground's not thawed deep enough to let the water drain out, so it's just holding the water above the surface. And so you can see how muddy it really is. Nothing but water standing out there. So this time of year kind of sucks because you're pretty limited what you can actually do this time of year. So it's not on gravel. Ain't much you can do to it. I'd like to work on my groomer, as you can see right there, but whoop, let me find it here. There you go. It's sitting right there in the trail where I left it. But you would really get in deep trying to get in there and get it, because I'd like to do some work on that. We need to work on our wood splitter, but it's up there by the wood shed, so ain't no getting in there to get that out. We got to learn to plan better for the seasons. When the ground was froze, we could have got in there and got some of those things out where we could have worked on them here in the springtime, but we didn't think of that. So that's not things that we were used to planning on, but you can see that lots to do this summer, like this area right in here. I want to put gravel on this portion here and get that where we can use that, because right now you sure wouldn't want to get on that. And I'm getting ready to add me a little building right here. I think I'm going to just come out from the side of the cabin there, back a little ways right in there, and I'm going to build an 8x8 shed for my generators. So I'm tired of having generator troubles with them outside, and so I'm going to build a generator shed for that. So hopefully I'll be starting on that here in the next week or so. So a lot of other little projects to work on this summer. Got my little sled there. I know you've seen it probably in a couple of videos where we went out on the trail, but turns out one of our last adventures, the tongue broke off of it. So that's going to take a little more work. I got to get the whole carriage out from underneath it and get it to a weld shop, get a new tongue made for it, get that put in. So we got that to do. Did change oil on my four-wheeler, get it ready to go. I did get the snow blower unhooked off of it, and got it sitting in front of it there in the shed. So now I need to get the oil change in my four-wheeler and stuff like that. You can't do that with the blower on it because it's got the big push bar that mounts up underneath it. So anyway, I'll show you a couple other projects that I did over the winter time. All right, a couple other little projects I did this winter time. I'll show you that. Kind of got into doing some fur sewing. Was something kind of interesting to do during the winter time when you couldn't get out and do anything else. So I started making some hats. So up here, everybody wears fur hats. So this particular hat here is beaver here on the front, and the black on the side. This is actually black moose leather. And then on the inside of it here, you can see is that's actually sheared beaver that's been dyed black. So that's that was pretty cool. That's really a nice warm hat. I made one similar to that for my son. And then the first one I made was this one here, which is all beaver. This one's full beaver fur all over the outside, as well as full beaver on the inside. So this thing here is like wearing earmuffs. Can't hardly hear anything when you're wearing it, but for 30 below zero, this one's really warm. So that was the first one I made. This is the last one I made here. I wanted one with a tail on it. That's pretty popular out here. So this one here is made with cross fox fur and the tail, and then the sides of it is heavy suede, which is a really popular way to make the hats out here, because the moose leather, as I learned, was very difficult to sew. And then the first one I made that was beaver inside and out, that's too much fur. It's too hot to wear for anything other than, way below zero. So this one is cross fox on the front. The rest of it's all suede. And then the inside of this one is sheared beaver that's not been dyed. It's just still brown. But when you do the sheared beaver, basically it gets rid of all the big long hair, guard hairs, I think they call them. But makes it a lot smoother, softer on your face. The longer hairs tend to maybe itch you a little bit, but anyway, one like this here with a tail on it. This hat here is more it's warm, but it's decorative, so if you're going to any kind of activities, dog races and things like that, this style is really popular. So wouldn't make a very good workout with this tail flopping around on here and stuff like that. But this one here too, you about have to wear a ball cap underneath it. I'll show you here, because when you use this real soft fur like fox, it tends to really get in your face a lot. So you'd wear this one more like this here with the with the bill of your hat, and the bill of your hat would actually keep the little soft furs from the fox from getting in your eyes, rubbing you on your forehead, and tickling your face, because it's really soft, fluffy fur. So anyway, I made Perry a hat, and I made one I give to my son. So wound up making 5 hats throughout the winter time. So that'll be a project for another time. And we're in the summertime now, so we'll be building and things like that. But come winter time, I'll start sewing furs again and make some more hats to to give away. So they're a good way to spend some time when you're sitting inside and can't get out and do anything else. So, but anyway, we'll have some other projects you'll want to hear before long. Thanks for watching.